Okay, as you can see, this is the seal that goes around our slide out, and it is completely rotten and worn out, and I'm going to replace it today. Okay, to do this job, what we're going to need is first of all some D-channel. This goes into a slide and mounts to the RV. And when your slide comes in, it collapses and seals it off. So once you get that on, first of all you have to take off the existing caulk that's on there. Scrape it down, and you're going to use some alcohol to wipe behind it. It's like this is not silicone, it's polyurethane. You want to use a plastic scraper to scrape the old off with so you don't scratch the surface. And like I said, use some alcohol with some wipes. You will need a square #1 bit to take the screws out of each end so that you can slide it. Okay, to remove it, there is normally a screw back here, but this one I think has just rusted off. So you take and just slide it out of the channel. As you can tell, this is just completely rotten with holding moisture, leaves, any kind of debris. Wiped down and clean. You also have old sealant here that needs to be removed before you put new sealant on top. Okay, so what you're wanting to do is scrape down as much of this loose caulk as you can, and as you can see, you pull that stuff, it just pretty much comes off, except for a little bit that's left on the RV itself. And then once you scrape that, you want to come back with a little nylon brush and clean out all the little crevices where the D-channel is going to slide. And then once I do this, then I'll come back with some alcohol and towel wipes and clean this off so that the new caulk will stick. And we have to do this before we put our D-channel in. And cleaning all this up so it'll slide in there nicely and you won't have any debris behind there. As you can see, there's some debris on our sweep that the slide goes in. A good time to clean that off while you're at it. Just kind of wipe along the edge there where your caulk is going to be. And kind of wipe your channel out a little bit too. And once we do that all the way down, then we'll put the channel in and put some caulk on it. Okay, now we're going to take and slide our D-channel into the channel. That's basically all there is to it. You just run that until it goes all the way to the end. Make sure you keep this straight in the line with the channel so that it'll slide. better if you have something to lay this on rather than on the ground. It gets kind of dirty if you lay it on the ground. It wants to pick up debris. It's kind of a sticky type surface. I'm one of these guys that learn as I go. And that's all there is to it. Okay, I've masked this off and then started caulking. The masking helps keep it a little more uniform looking and keeps it from having such a mess. Just take a little time and patience. Once you run a bead out like that, you're going to take your finger and run it right along there, and it should turn out looking fabulous. A little bit of alcohol on a rag does a lot of cleanup work. You want to make sure you pull off the masking tape while it's wet, and don't wait till it's dry, because if you do, then you're going to pull all the work that you did off.